So the next one here, the U.S. deployed an Air Force team to Israel to assist with targets. These documents suggest, and this is a report from The Intercept. So they obtained some documents that say the U.S. Air Force issued deployment guidelines for officers, including intelligence engagement officers headed to Israel. So we knew that the U.S. has been providing Israel with intelligence help. They've been flying drones over Gaza. And they say that was to help with hostage location and things like that. So these documents that they obtained suggest that they're also helping with targeting intelligence, because there are intelligence engagement officers in Israel. And they spoke with Lawrence Klein, who served as an intelligence engagement officer in Iraq. And what he said was, quote, "They're probably targeting people, targeting officers. What I can see is we've got a lot of global assets in terms of satellites and the like, and the Israelis have a lot in terms of more localized radar coverage," end quote. So talking about the different types of intelligence that the U.S. could help Israel with. So the deployment guidelines were issued by the Pentagon's Air Force Component Command for the Middle East, Air Forces Central, on November 21st. And so this was in November. You know, the intelligence sharing, we know that there's U.S. Special Operations Forces in Israel helping out. Who knows exactly how, but, you know, we knew this stuff was happening in October. And so November 21st, so that means that this thing was going on for a month and a half, and the U.S. kind of took another step to increase support. And so these types of intelligence officers coordinate intelligence between the U.S. and partner militaries. When deployed in Iraq, Klein recalled that he and other engagement officers comprised a small team who spent probably 3/4 of their time working with the Iraqis and the other quarter checking in with headquarters. And he described it as half liaison and half advising. So I think certainly questions need to be answered here, and a point that they make in this report is that there's no transparency when it comes to the U.S. support for Israel's campaign in Gaza compared to Ukraine. You know, we get this detailed list of all the weapons that they're sending to Ukraine. They're probably still hiding. I'm sure that they're hiding other things from us. But when it comes to Israel, you know, we have to rely on leaks to get an idea of what weapons they're sending. And then we don't know how far the intelligence sharing goes. When it comes to Ukraine, they were pretty matter-of-fact about the fact that they were giving Ukraine targeting intelligence, which is very provocative to Russia. But, you know, U.S. officials were saying that pretty early on in Ukraine. But when it comes to this, very secretive.